from Ford Field. Jackson now to return. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Hurts. Just keeping the play alive. Man open, it's Goodwin. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Bro, I'm living back there, bro. Living back there, bro.
Gain.
I think that typically we expect teams to save their home run plays for later in the game when they feel like they have an advantage over a defense. But in this case, they thought they had the advantage right away and took the shot on the first play of the game and completed it successfully.
Sanders first carry of the game, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front.
On 1st down, Hurts. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders.
Ooh.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Sliding out of the pocket. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Stafford. A slant to Jones. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a down in the red zone. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he stopped immediately.
Adrian Peterson, that nigga still playing?
No gain on the play there, second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support.
Bro, I'm mad
he
still.
gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On second down, Peterson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
I want to go, man.
Here's Stafford.
Ah, you bitch.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
I try to click on that nigga and move him over there.
Touchdown. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands.
This nigga missed.
Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken from about the 12 and up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 74 yards. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs. And that one certainly fell into the latter category. That deserves a couple exclamation points.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates. They're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works. But he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
I ain't never played against the Lions.
Pick up there, and it's a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
First down, here's a run with Peterson.
Adrian,
on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Just beating the play clock. Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line.
He running it.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Rock with the Eagles. This man got the Lions.
At the Eagles' 15-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
I thought he was going to launch that jump.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Cool.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are going to jump back in front.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And again, it's no good.
What's up with this man?
Boobird's coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half.
Let's take the lead.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And we taking this
Jackson
back.
now to return.
Yeah.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established
Big-time jaunt, you heard.
Hey. Pass could very well be open.
The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Go ahead, go.
Now he'll pull it down. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Trying to improvise. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Playing with dude.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
Right,
Pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
Oh, damn. That shit went down fast as hell. God damn.
Throwing is Hurts. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10.
Oh, what the fuck, man?
After the interception, here's Stafford. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
This man doing extra stuff. Oh, come on, bro.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. On first down,
what's wrong with this man?
Peterson. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Eagles' 45-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
DeAndre Swift. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Stafford on third down. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Stafford able to find Hockenson for a Lion first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
They'll run on first down. Peterson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Tackled by a...
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Can't be denied,
Picked off right around the 43. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.